What's good, everybody? It's that time again with 10 minutes with T Quest. Now, what are you going to do with your 10 minutes? Do you know how to tell your story? Do you know how to promote your brand? Because you can't get stuck because time is ticking. I'm super excited because today's guest. It's been a long time, and I am super excited that he is here. And I'm curious to see how he's going to do with 10 minutes with T Quiz. Oh my God, I see you all laid back and chill and whatnot.
All
You
right, all right,
know what I'm saying? So, we're going to have some fun, and I'm going to challenge you to see if you could do it,
okay,
you know, without the clock.
all right, okay.
But then again, I don't want you to get nervous.
Oh no, I'm never nervous. I'm always ready to rock.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay. But, you ready to have some fun?
yes I am.
All right, let's get
All right,
it. All right, and the clock is about to start. So, why don't you let the people know who you are and where you're from?
my name is Scavenger Dink. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I'm the owner and operator of ArchiveScavengers.com, an online 24-hour site that features known artists and known artists, and we pay royalties in 3 different
I
countries.
know. Okay, I know that's why everyone's all about that coin, and I could definitely hear the New York accent.
All right.
But I know you're from New York, but are you residing in New York currently?
No, I'm in Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia.
Like right now?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, if you're in Atlanta, lately we had this Hurricane Helene. So how's the weather out there?
The weather, it's honestly, it's been raining cats and dogs, and I mean, I've been. Oh It's been doing that lately. It's been like it
Oh
wasn't a
my
tip
God.
bill.
You're so
Jesus
extra.
Christ. The weather's
Oh
crazy.
my gosh.
It's
Oh
crazy.
my gosh. Why do I feel like that's like one of those pranks that Ellen be doing on her show with her guests? Ooh, that was
Oh man.
clever. That was clever, but I'm gonna get you back for that. Okay?
All
That
right.
was clever, but I'm gonna get you back for that. But
Oh man.
let me get it together because we are on a time schedule, but
All right.
trust me, I'm gonna remember that. Now I've known you for so many years. Like it was your platform. That's one of the very first platforms I ever been like interviewed on, like
Yeah.
through the phone, through speaker, when all these podcasts and stuff actually started, but wasn't as known. Like, how did you
Exactly.
even know about it back then?
If you had a BlackBerry back then, you saw the word podcast, but black people, we didn't know what that was. That wasn't for us. But back
Uh-huh.
then, I wanted to start a radio station, but this technology just wasn't there. What you're doing right now, what we do, did not
Hmm.
exist because we're talking MySpace time. About
Yeah.
a little after that, and it just took off from there. I just it's not that I knew, I just was trying something and it just worked.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay, okay. Now let's get back to this website of yours because you've had it for a minute and I did check it out and I see the station and everything up there. Now, when it comes to a lot of the platforms, FM radio, online radio, royalties, digital tracking, talk about the importance of actually giving back to the artist, especially because that title struggling artist is a real thing and we need the help, all the help we can get.
Yeah, yeah. It boils down to this: the artist, you can be on. Number one, we're not a platform. We're a biological algorithm. Getting that copyright. We're not a platform. The very definition of a platform is something that you sit something on and it sits there. We're
Hmm.
not sitting anywhere. All the artists are in rotation with LL Cool J, Eminem, and the rest of them.
Hmm.
And I had to go a step further than the last time you were on the show, but to get the licensing to do all of this from ASCAP, BMI, and every other licensing in this country, Canada, and the UK. So
Hmm.
my thing was okay. There's a lot of talent out there. Even your music talent out there. Beyond playing them, beyond exposing them, what more can we give them? Oh, some money, some
Hmm.
royalty, just like the big stars get.
Yeah.
And as long as that and even the site right now that you see, it's not it. That's not it. You know what I'm saying? Because we're
Mm-hmm.
developing something just grand. That's just going to change the way independent artists are saw and heard.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. Now I definitely like that because I know like there's at the end of the day, exposure is exposure, promotion is promotion. But let's be real, we're not really into the CD realm anymore. When
Exactly.
you get to
Right.
just have a quick CD, you sell it for $5, $10, easy money with streaming. The payout and the split is just crazy when it comes to artists. So as many streams that we can get, as much rotation we can get where there's actually royalties involved, that's a big deal. And I commend you for actually doing that for artists and everything, right? Yes,
You
love.
see, that you can put your music on Spotify, and it takes, I think,
Mhm.
something like 1,000 spins to gain your very first dollar. I believe it is.
Mm,
Apple and them, they pay a little bit more, but it's the same thing. But it only works. Those platforms only work if somebody goes to your site, goes to that platform, and hits play.
yeah.
Archivescavengers.com, that's, you don't need that. It's just going, spinning 24 hours a day, nonstop until the end of time. I don't give a damn if the song played 1,000 times. It's going to be more than what a lot of people get on Spotify, because who really knows 1,000 people to hit play on your Spotify? Nobody.
Mm.
I barely know 30 people, let alone 1,000.
Who will actually do it? Because we have thousands of followers, but who said they're actually gonna follow and put in the action to
Exactly.
stream the stuff?
you
Yeah.
can have you can have 1 million followers, but if you're an artist and not and 10,000 didn't buy your music, what's the purpose? What good
Hmm.
did it really truly do you?
You
At
right.
Scavenger Radio, we're spending you 1,000 times, you don't get paid 1,000 times. Period. You don't need 1 million followers, you just need 1 million spins.
There, there it is. There it is. So, from the moment you decided to invest in something like this till current time, how are you enjoying the process of it?
I'm enjoying the process because I love it. I love meeting new people, and I've never even face to face met these people. I spoke to all of them on the phone, from London to South Africa to Spain. I mean, I'm on the phone. I got an artist from Russia. This guy speaks nothing but Russian, but his music is fire, and he's spitting it. A lot of these foreign people, or people from out of the United States anyway, they want to spit it in their native tongue. So I tell them, sure, go for it. And if you hear them, you don't understand a damn word, but the beat is rocking. And I'm like, okay, perfect. That's good enough for me, because
Mhm.
in their hometown, that could be doing them a big favor. And it makes me feel good to help people, because people say, well, what are you getting out of this? And I say, what I get out of it is the pleasure of helping people. It doesn't matter how much it costs. Money's not the problem. I get the pleasure out of meeting new people, helping people, and hearing original music. I probably have one of the most unique playlists on the face of the earth.
I love that. I love that so much. So, with everything going on with the radio station and the website, what is next for you, or what are you trying to accomplish?
I want to accomplish an actual place that I want to either build or lease out or whatever, called Scavenger's Lair, an actual location, a club, so to speak, where the performing artists are independent artists. I don't care if it's Beyonce at the door. You're not allowed in unless one of these unknowns told you can come, or you're going to pay the money to get through this front door. You're not it. They are.
Oh, wow.
So Scavenger's Lair is, if I could die and see Scavenger's Lair in brick, I'd be like, I've achieved my goal.
Okay. Well, best of luck with that. Because I always want to see people's dreams come to reality. And what I mean by that is, you know, it's great to have the different platforms, but then I think about a lot of those platforms that are no longer here because people haven't taken care of it. Not
Yeah,
the owners per se, but the guests themselves.
yeah.
So I really hope that people love and appreciate and respect the facility once it is here, so it can be one of those longevity places.
Oh
Because
yeah.
when you see interviews and stuff, they're like, "Yeah, as a comedian, I used to go to so and so all the time, or I used to hit this stage or this open mic." I want your future business to be one of those, a part of their story.
Oh yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm
So do
saying?
I. So I can just sit back in my old rocking chair and say, yeah, I've done it.
There it
I've
is.
lived. And
Absolutely.
I'm doing it for people I feel they just are talented. They just don't have their own. place to really all the time showcase their talent.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the internet is great,
Yeah,
but it's not enough.
it's not enough. It's not enough. It just isn't.
It's not enough. Well, that was fun, but it's been almost 10 minutes. The last minute, I just want you to really talk to the people and let them know anything that you want to know about you, your brand, or whatever.
ArchiveScavengers.com. Archive, like the word archive, scavengers, like a scavenger, one word, ArchiveScavengers.com is an online 24-hour platform that will interview you, will create a page for you, the whole 9 yards, lead them to your links, whether it's Spotify, whatever. We are not a platform. We're a biological algorithm because the biological is you. The algorithm is me. We're going to mathematically equate you, the biological, into the mathematical and make it one. Because without you, there cannot be an archive scavengers. So email your music and anything you got to scavenger radio, scavenger with two R's, radio at gmail.com. And I will play your music 24 hours a day, 7 days a week in 3 countries.
There
And
it
you'll get
is.
royalties too, guaranteed.
If it's properly tagged, you did it.
All right.
How did that feel?
I felt great. That felt great. I really did. Because I haven't done an interview in a while, like 5 years. So it's like, because I'm always busy, busy, busy. So
Yeah.
this was like it really got the juices going.
Good. Well, I'm glad it got the juices going, and I love that you did everything within 10 minutes. The does definitely help. But we got a lot to talk about, a lot to discuss. I know
Yeah.
a lot of artists, and to
Okay.
have someone like you to have a platform that you do that genuinely want to help, we
Yeah.
definitely need to connect more. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and it doesn't. I don't charge it. We're gonna charge a subscription fee, but not. It's not like something I'm really like. People are like, when are you gonna charge? Like, yo, don't worry about that now. Let's just get everybody on board because the new site that I'm building is gonna look completely. It's gonna look like out of this world that we're building because I put that site up there a month ago and we already got
Mhm.
like over 13,000 listeners on a global scale. And that number is small in the scheme of the world. You know what I'm saying? But in 30 days,
Absolutely.
I'm not bitching about it.
Absolutely. Well, we definitely gonna try, and we definitely got some work to do. But once again, I appreciate you,
And I appreciate
Scavenger
and I
and
appreciate you.
Scabby, here with on 10 minutes with T